Is designed by a woman for women. It's functional, comfortable, and fashionable. I wanted to celebrate every age, all sizes. It's a line for every body.
Happy 43rd birthday, HSN.
You don't look a day over 20.
Well, a very good evening, everybody. Welcome on in. It is Thursday night here on HSN. A big hour ahead for all Carol Brody fans. It's the last hour of the visit, and we are going to go out in style. First, though, I have some bad news. I do have some bad news. We were supposed to do a birthday surprise, and it sold out. But the good folks who work at HSN headquarters replaced it with two very special things. So stay with us for the reveal of those. Guys, Carol Brody, let me quickly brag about this amazing lady. Carol has done it all here at HSN. I believe we have some video that we're going to share with you as well. But if you are somebody that loves the finer things, that discerning jewelry purchaser, you got to see Carol's collection, because she's worked with them all, from celebrities to the high-end jewelry designers. Nobody does it better. All right, let's hear from the lady herself. Who is Carol Brody? Well, here she is.
What inspires me as a curator, first and foremost, what's gonna make me and what's gonna make my girls feel more confident, feel more beautiful, have that, ooh, I don't know, that zhuzh. Any woman who wants to be empowered, have great style, feel the confidence of wearing something real, that's my girl.
Well, we're gonna jump straight on in. I will say this, because I don't want anybody to be upset with me. In about 5 to 6 minutes, we're going to air diamond earrings, hugger style, for $69. They're gonna sell out immediately. So if you're a Carol fan, you've not seen these yet, have your phone or your laptop ready, because trust me, you're gonna love them. First things first though, let's reveal our spectacular replacement for the supposed birthday surprise that we were gonna reveal. It's sold out, but we've got the X-Ring, Carol's brand new iteration, the brand new version. Boy, oh boy, is this spectacular. You're gonna see the enamel work. You're gonna see beautiful diamonds in all different colors. I've got emerald green. I have the most spectacular pink. This is gonna be your white, turquoise, and then right at the bottom we have the black. Sizes 5 through 10 for every single lady. Talk about being different, looking and feeling different. This is the ring for you. It's $99 while supplies last. I have 100 here, 70 here, 100 here, 120 here, and just under 100 here. So these are gonna be selling out. Our dear special guest and dear friend, Carol Brody, is live on Skype. The ultimate rarity. How are you, my love?
I'm so good, except Bean, my dog, is sitting here. He has to go out, and there's nobody here, so he's just gonna have to wait.
Oh my God, I'll fill in for you if he needs to go. He needs to go.
I know, a dog's gotta go, and a dog, I keep looking down, making sure he's not doing it in front of me.
Well, if I see you disappear, I know why. It's because of Bean. Carol, one of the things that is gonna be disappearing is this ring. I remember when you originally launched the first X-Ring.
That was a long time ago. Okay, so are we going into this, or do you want to describe it first, Adam?
No, go for it, Donna. They're only giving us 4 minutes or sell out, whichever happens first, because it's very limited.
Okay, guys, let's go. Hello, thank you for joining us. This is my Lucky Charm ring. So what do I mean by my Lucky Charm? Well, this is, first of all, my X ring, which is my best-selling style ring. 20,000 or so later, X rings, I have had the pleasure of sharing with you. So I have mastered the comfort of this ring. In terms of Lucky Charms, the Diamond Evil Eye, I've got 5 points of diamonds in every one of these evil eyes. The colors play back to the color of the ring. Evil eyes are your protective lucky charm. They are so secure on my X ring that I did this about 10 years ago. I did a lucky charm ring. I never had one person say they had a problem with the charm. No. They only love their charms. And let's talk about wearable art. Vibrant, glossy, exciting color. Wow factor. Enamel. This is beautiful, glossy, shiny, wearable art enamel. The biggest trend in the world of fine jewelry is mixing different materials. You're going to see it from the House of David Webb, from Cartier, from Van Cleef & Arpels, from James de Givenchy. So the highest end designers, and I guess it started probably with Fabergé back in the 1800s, were pairing enamel with gemstone, enamel here with diamonds. Why is enamel so much fun? Because in enamel, we can get all of these vibrant, incredible colors. Enamel is art. It is no different than Chagall painting on a canvas. Our jewelers paint with enamel onto the 18 karat gold over sterling silver. Those little diamond sparkling treasures, those diamond charms. If you decide to go for the pink, actually, which is the most rare of all, because the pink has a red
Sold
diamond
out, Carol.
dye, red and white.
Carol, the pink's gone now, my love, so now we're down to white, black, emerald green, and the blue, the turquoise blue.
Okay, so I'm going to move on to that green. So I am the queen of green. I love green. I'm bringing you a new watch this evening. My new watch has a green face, one of the faces on it. And the green is just there. Thank you, Adam. I love green. Green emeralds, green tourmaline, green everything. The green is something that is completely wearable. It's exciting. And then you have that champagne and blue diamond dye. I have to keep telling you, these are diamonds, 5 points of diamonds, and the ring is under $100. Now, just to show you the X-ring comfort, by the way, I've taken the X-ring and it meets at a point on the bottom. So it's a single point. Then you've got the open V on the top and the bottom, which allows you to be able to open and close your hand with total comfort. I remember when I first launched the X-ring, people had said to me, wait, is it too big to bend your finger? No. Because I'm telling you, I've mastered the X-ring, and I'm very proud of that. You have all that beautiful open space on the ring, and then the lucky charm. And the lucky diamond eye, that protective charm, it just floats with you. We're going to look at the colors one more time. Each eye has a different fancy diamond colored, each ring has a different fancy colored diamond eye. The white perennial, we love our white. White is beautiful against a darker skin tone, any kind of a beautiful ethnic skin tone. The white is just dreamy, and you've got, I believe, a blue and white diamond eye.
Yep.
The turquoise. Girls, turquoise, we love our turquoise more than anything. That beautiful turquoise blue is going to go with you all year long. The enamel, by the way, is so beautiful and so fine. There's no translucency in it. There's no spots in it. It is perfect enamel. And the turquoise has a blue, fancy blue diamond and white diamond eye. And then the black. What girl doesn't love black? We all live in our black jeggings. We like our black tanks. Now you're getting your beautiful black, glossy, lustrous, shiny enamel with a white and black diamond eye. The eye is believed in all cultures to be the ultimate protective symbol. I have to tell you, the fact that we're doing a charm ring, we've seen charm bracelets, we've seen charm necklaces, but a charm ring is so unique, it's so on trend, it's so rare. The enamel is so on trend. Everything about this ring says cool, comfortable, wearable, vibrant, and fun. And if anything, we want our jewelry right now to be fun.
Carol, that was amazing. You covered every base in like 3 minutes. Thank you for all of your calls. The black's going to be the next to go, followed by the white. Stay in the ordering process for yours. Enjoy it. You're going to love the iconic X-ring. Remember, we are a couple moments away, literally 2 minutes away from real diamond earrings at $69. It's our birthday surprise tonight. They will go in seconds, so you must have your phone ready or your laptop or tablet ready. It's going to be big. Before we get there, though, we have to show this because they just marked this down, and it's been a huge customer favorite in the world of Carol Brody Rarities. This appraised at nearly $900. It's at $289 and change. We have sizes, I believe, 6 through 10. Carol, in the couple moments that we have here, let's talk about labradorite, chrome diopside, beautiful natural zircon, a fabulous marriage of all three together.
I think the first thing we need to talk about on the labradorite is the size, because size does matter, especially when you're talking about AAA quality gemstone. Okay, I am in the worst lighting in the entire world right now, and I want you to see what's happening. Look at the blues, the purples, and the greens. This is, and you can't imagine my lighting. It's like pitch dark in my apartment right now because I wasn't sure what light I could put on, what was going to mess it up. So you're looking at a 40 millimeters long, thank you, Adam, by 15 millimeters. This ring is AAA quality labradorite. Now, when you're looking at the streaks and the lines in the labradorite, I want you to know every piece of fine labradorite, every piece of labradorite has rutiles inside of it. If you don't have those, what they look like, quote unquote, cracks, if you don't have that in your ring, you can't get the labradorescence. You can't get all the color play. The green chrome diopside, which is pulling out the green in the labradorite, is burnished in and gold bezel set. The size of those zircon, if they were diamonds, and they are natural zircon from the same mining regions as diamonds, if those zircon were diamonds, this ring would have a 10 in front of it. This would be $12,000. This would not be $289. If you're looking for a big, bold, perfect specimen of labradorite, something completely interesting and modern, your own signature, it's 1 3/4 inches long. This is it, girls. This is the Carol Brody Rarity ring like no other.
And it is now nearly sold out. Only 5 remain. If you'd like to order, it's right there. Beautiful. And that's not the only, really specialty price piece that we've got tonight. We're going to squeeze in a lot in the next 50 minutes, but we are going to do the birthday surprise right now. We're just gonna get this sold out. Let's get this gone. I know everybody's waiting for it. Our producer Jared just let me know.
I don't even know what it is.
Oh, Carol Brody, I'm telling you now. You talk about a hot seller. Ladies and gentlemen, while supplies last, choose blue diamond, black diamond, or champagne diamond. These are the beautiful ear cuffs for $69.98. You got to go to the phone right now. There's a lot to talk about in terms of style, fashion forward, being totally on trend. That's what the ear cuff is all about. You're not seeing things. It really is less than $70 to get this home. Carol, I'm obviously cautious that this is going to be sold out probably within the next 4 or 5 minutes at the very most. You have often talked about the ear cuff. I've seen it one other time before. This is a sensational piece. I've just never seen it at this price before.
Okay, first of all, this sold out in a megasecond last time I brought it to HSN. So this is its first repeat time coming back. My off-the-cuff diamond cuff earring is spectacular, but I'm going to tell you why. First of all, black diamond is really edgy. Blue diamond is like that hope blue, beautiful diamond. Champagne is that sunny neutral that you're going to wear all the time. So you have denim blue in fancy, intense blue diamonds. You've got champagne, which is like sunshine and glowing and a neutral. And then you have that seriously edgy black diamond. Every one of these has 13 points, all diamond in 18 karat gold over sterling silver. The best part of my diamond cuff is that it has a spring-loaded hinge design. Anyone that's bought this earring said to me they have never worn a cuff that is so comfortable and that truly stays in the ear. So Adam, it's going to be hard for me to show it where I am right now. I may have, oh wait, here we go. Okay. So I don't know. It's a little difficult to show here, but it's got a spring design. So thank you, Adam. So it literally opens and closes on your ear. So I have the diamond cuff in my ear, and I'm going to tell you something really interesting. First of all, you can put it anywhere on top of your earlobe that you choose. You will never take this off. You can wear it with a pair of big earrings. You can wear it alone. You can wear it with some of your other cuff earrings that you may have. You know, when it comes to the world of earrings, you can never have enough and you can never wear enough. Right. So I'll tell you something great. Noah, my son Noah's girlfriend, Hallie, we were going to go get another hole pierced in our ears. It was on Sunday. They had a piercing party during COVID. It sounds so wrong. Anyway, there was a piercing party and we were about to go and I'm like, Hallie, did you see my diamond cuff? And she goes, wait, what is it? I showed her the diamond cuff. I'm like, why would we ever pierce our ears again, especially during COVID, when we can wear my diamond cuff? So the diamond cuff really is a cult classic. It is ageless. So girls, you're seeing it on Victoria. Victoria, is it comfortable?
That's a big yes.
It's ridiculously comfortable. It's ridiculously cool. It's youthful. It's ageless. You feel like when you wear a diamond cuff, it makes you feel cooler. You're kind of part of like this elite diamond cuff club because a lot of girls put on multiple, they have multiple piercings and they put a bunch of stuff in their ear and it could look a little crowded. I watch Savannah Guthrie every morning on the Today Show and she has like multiple piercings up her ear. Now, I have to say, and I love Savannah, I think she's amazing, but I have to tell you something. I'm not putting any more holes in my ear. Sorry, I'm wearing my AirPods, but what I wanted to show you was this is just easy and cool, and it's that perfect bit of sparkle. Now, I have big hair, you know, my hair's always like this. Let me tell you something. These show through during the day when I'm just pulling my hair back, they show through. I wear my hair in a ponytail all day long. I love that cool, contemporary, chic look. You know, I'm in my 50s, and I'm even past my mid-50s. So for me, being able to feel youthful, being able to feel like I'm one of the young girls, being able to have something that I can wear whenever I want. It's sort of, you know, when you wear a diamond ear cuff, and by the way, when you buy them, we sell them singly. We don't sell them in pairs because you're meant to just stick one on, you throw it on your ear. Now I have to tell you, if you're looking for yourself, get 1 or 2 or 3 because you're going to be so happy you did, because you can line them up your ear. You do one in each color. It's pretty cool. But if you have a gift, your friend or your daughter or your daughter's friend or your granddaughter just graduated from high school, she graduated from college, maybe she finished nursing school, or someone had a big birthday, a 21st birthday, a 35th birthday, a 50th birthday. The great thing is, it's a really affordable way to get a man or woman, because there's a lot of guys that wear diamond ear cuffs. It's a great way to get a gift that's super affordable, but that's all diamond, that's super cool. There's nothing about my diamond ear cuff, from how comfortable it is with that spring amazing hinge, to the fact that it's all genuine diamond, to the fact that it just sits and hugs your ear. It transforms the way you feel. I'll tell you, when I wear it,
Carol, darling, just, Carol, real fast, sweetheart, just let everybody know there is 70 left if you want the blue. If you want the champagne, we're under 50. And if you want the black, we're doing last call, fewer than 70 of those before they're completely sold out. Very popular, as you'd imagine, genuine diamonds, beautifully done by Carol, something that nobody else on HSN does. Carol, you were in the middle of a wonderful sentence. Keep going, I'm sorry.
Who remembers what I was talking about, Adam? You interrupted me. No, see, in all seriousness. So here's my deal with the ear cuff. With the ear cuff, first of all, I do wear my hair back all the time. I wear it in a ponytail. I don't normally like whip out the whatever I use today, the curling iron. I wear my hair back in a ponytail. And I love to wear jeans or leggings now, and I'm really super casual now, you know, because I'm not really going anywhere. So with a super casual look, putting in the diamond ear cuff, and let's look at Victoria again if she's still wearing it, because you can wear this casual, you can wear it a little cool, you can wear it with your motorcycle jacket in the fall, with your sweaters. It's just always a touch of brilliance and sparkle. And knowing that you're wearing a diamond is forever, all the time, is an incredible way to wear cool. You know, some people wear these in sterling silver. You're not going to get a sterling silver one for 69 bucks. So if you're getting 15 points of genuine diamond, 18 karat gold over sterling silver, I can't emphasize enough that spring-loaded hinge is literally like me giving you the combination to my vault. It's the best secret in town.
Carol, they're letting me, okay, guys, if you're looking for the black, we have about there's 2 dozen left. Champagne and blue, we have a lot of people placing orders. 20 or 30 seconds left, 3 flex pay. If you want to get a couple colors, of course, you can do it. You do not have to have pierced ears. You do not have to have pierced ears for these. But Carol, the fun thing is that you can have fun with this, right? Step outside of your comfort zone and try something new.
That's such a great point. Talking about, okay, so I always wanted to have a tattoo. Okay, I seriously was, oh, sorry, I almost lost my camera. I've been jonesing for an evil eye tattoo for, I mean, maybe the past 15 years. And my kids keep making fun of me because the older I get, they're like, Mom, seriously? But this is like wearing a diamond tattoo. Seriously, I'm getting the cool factor of a tattoo. I really always wanted a tattoo, and I don't know. I just couldn't do it. But I'm going to tell you, and I love tats like so much, but this is like wearing a diamond tattoo in my ear. And it is going, you know, for me, it was going out of my comfort zone because I'm funky and I love big, chunky jewelry, but I'm also more on the, you know, sort of boho, big, chunky, big, you know, flary things. So I didn't think I could go cool. You know, like I'm not the coolest girl in the world. I think I'm pretty cool.
You are to me, Carol.
Coolest. Thank you. But this gives me that whole cool factor. It makes me feel younger. It makes me feel like I'm part of a club. And you know, the thing is, My kids' friends that are 17 and 20 wear them. My mom's friends are starting to wear them. They're like, oh my God, Carol, I can't believe we're doing it. I'm in my 50s. We're all wearing them. From your 20s to your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, your 60s. It's about attitude. So when you're wearing something that gives you attitude, it gives you that, you know, it's sort of like, it gives you that zhuzh. It gives you that kind of sexy, cool feeling. I don't know about all of you, but if I can feel a little sexier and a little cooler just by putting something phenomenal and flawless and fancy like diamonds in my ear, throw that cuff on. And by the way, the other day, I did think this looked very cool. I took the 3 colors and I lined them up, and I just wore them with a little teeny stud in each ear. I got to tell you something. I was a little rock star. I'm not joking. I was a little rock star.
And on that bombshell, Carol Brody, the blue has just sold out. I have final dozen in the champagne and in the black. Thank you for all of your calls. Congratulations. I know you're going to love this.
How about all those cool girls? How about everyone that's watching is now part of that cool girl club?
You're an inspiration, Miss Brody. I'm telling you, that's what you are. Okay, guys,
Okay.
just before they remove these, I asked them to show, if we could showcase this, and the wonderful team agreed. It's only 2 minutes, but I'm conscious that a lot of people have never seen this necklace. It's available today. We're in the final 30 minutes of it being at the sale price. So if you're looking for a cool necklace, it's a really easy necklace to shop for, this is gonna be ideal for you. Let me tell you, there are several colors. It's at 21 inches. This one is the beautiful Labradorite that has that amazing, just pyrite, forgive me. That has that amazing, beautiful majesty in terms of the color play that you're gonna see as we go through it. Real fast, forgive me, let me get the right card here. This is all of the options. There's the amazonite, there's the azurite, there's the pink opal, and there's the pyrite as well. Carol, it's 134 and change. This is an easy necklace. It's an easy necklace to throw on, to enjoy. I mean, we talk about summertime. It might not be the summer we imagined, but boy, you'll create some memories with this.
Oh my God, it's, when you talk about easy, so this is an organic gemstone necklace, and it's called my grape cluster. So if we, actually, I have one. I can hold one up right here.
Great.
So first of all, the Labradorite, which listed on HSN is so misleading because they call it pyrite. So yes, so I have all these little clusters, this briolette stations of pyrite in this amazing glowing blue and green chatoyant Labradorite. I mean, if you are thinking, by the way, take a look at this. So where's that ring? Oh, here it is. Okay, so if you just picked up my Labradorite ring, or maybe you're just loving the beauty of Labradorite, can you imagine getting this home? And so what makes it really elegant and ups the ante, so not only are you getting the beautiful gemstones, there's Peruvian pink opal there, but check this out. This beautiful gold toggle, so this is an 18 karat gold, gorgeous toggle. You can wear this, and I don't know if Victoria's wearing it right now, but you can wear this on your collarbone. You can wear it on the front. You can hang a pendant from it. You can do anything. This is like organic, cool boho, but then it gets really elevated with the gold gorgeous toggle. If we look at the colors for 1 minute, I want to take you through them because each one of these, first of all, look at all of the faceting. It takes 12 hours to make each one of these necklaces. And inside each one, you've got over 225 carats of gemstone. So if we go back to the amazonite, which is that beautiful seafoam Caribbean, like delicious green, that's genuine amazonite. And the little clusters, the briolette clusters, are beautiful moonstone.
Carol,
we're going to go down.
Carol, you've got 20 seconds. Faster, go faster.
Okay. The azurite, which is all that blue and white Dalmatian denim, that has appetite, total rarity. And go to the pink opal for 1 second.
Opal.
That pink opal has rose quartz. The pink opal is ballet slipper pink. Get more than one of these. You can tie the toggles together and double wrap them. You can wear them alone. Again, at $134, you couldn't bring home a better way to celebrate all year long, but especially summer.
What a wonderful and fitting wrap there. Guys, it's available at the sale price. You've got till midnight. It's $134.40 at a price that basically double that. A beautiful option. The pyrite and the pink opal are the best sellers at this moment in time. 701-135. The cuff, of course, is sold out now, so thank you for all of your orders on our cuff. A wonderful, wonderful buy. Really great buy. Still to come, the launch of the brand new watch happened less than 24 hours ago. The best, I think, Carol has ever done. I know many of you agree. I'm going to give you the details for it now, just in case you're going to bed early tonight. Here it is. Look, I have been known to get very excited about things in my time on this network, but I do feel that this deserves it. Carol Brody, it's the best watch in the world you've ever done. It's spectacular, and it's $179.98. We've got our two-tone, we've got the silver, and we've got the gold. Carol, give me 30 seconds on this.
Okay, this is the same tank watch that you fell in love with my Evil Eye that you made a customer pick that we reordered 3 times. The same exact fit, shape, style. But let me tell you something. You get this whole moon phase, crescent moon and stars. This is also, my Evil Eye watch right now on HSN, same exact watch, is $258. This watch, as a smart deal, is $179. So if I did the math right, 20 and 50. I think it's $70 less. It's the same exact watch, and this is the newer, more exciting, brand new version. I'm never going to do a watch like this at this price. Again, this is a smart deal, July birthday special. It was even supposed to be $199.98, and my buyer literally, I don't know what she did, but 2 days ago, she called me up. She goes, I got your watch to $179. So, I mean, to me, what an amazing way for every woman to own a Rarities timepiece. When I go through this watch with you, you will see that all the big brands from Rolex and Harry Winston and Cartier, everybody does their $20,000 and $30,000 moon phase watch. I'm doing it, by the way, gorgeous, in 3 different versions, $179.
It is on the way fully in a few moments' time. We're going to keep things moving along with something brand new, never before seen. It's our Rarities Tsavorite, Sapphire, and Zircon Evil Eye Ring. This is getting its worldwide debut right now. It's available in sizes 5 through 10. You've got 8 round Tsavorite's. You've got the blue sapphire at the very center, as you see it right there. Then the Tsavorite's around it. Finished off with the beautiful natural white zircons either side. Black accented as well, so it's all really popping. You're gonna love the way this sits on the finger. Carol, there is also, to go along with it, and I might as well give everybody the kind of the full overview now so you know what to buy. That's the ring which we expect to be the best seller. Excuse me. To be honest with you, I think this bracelet is going to be as popular. It's
the
magnificent.
Bracelet's the bomb.
It is.
No other.
It is. And you know, it's $99. That bracelet is $99. I think that's, how many of the bracelets do we have, Mr. Jared, producer? That is spectacular for less than $100. There's only 30 of them. Okay. Sorry, I didn't.
Girls. Go, quick.
Just checking as well, Mr. Jared, I didn't write that down wrong. That is $99, isn't it, on the bracelet? Okay, thank goodness. So $99 on the bracelet, and then the earrings are $179. Carol, the earrings you've got the 2 different collars. I love that. 2 individual looks.
Yeah, the earrings are mismatched.
Yeah,
which is so cool. But I'm really going to focus right now on the ring and on the bracelet. And the reason why I'm going to do that is this bracelet I have been wearing for months and months. During all of Corona, I've been wearing this bracelet, which means that I've been showering, swimming, going to the ocean, playing in the sand, occasionally working out, eating a lot, but doing everything, putting my lotion on. I've never taken it off. So if you looked at it, it's really hard to see in my stinky light here, but it's still just as sparkling. The Tsavorite's are just as rich emerald green pop. The sapphire is still sparkling. The gold, you know, people always say to me, can you tell me a little bit about gold plate? Does it wear? So this is 22 karat gold over sterling silver. You tell me if it still wears. It's absolutely perfect months and months and months later. And then it's completely curved. So if you look at the back of it, the under gallery, it's also done so beautifully. This is called my Mykonos Ocean Eye collection.
Oh, wow.
I found the original designs when I was in Mykonos, Greece in 2009, right before I launched Rarities. Take a look at the sliver ring. It is sleek. So a lot of times you say to me, Carol, can you give me something that's not so big and giant? I'm a little girl, I have little hands, or I just want something that sends the message of the evil eye, that good luck, that protection, that beauty. Well, this is your ring. You know, my Mykonos Ocean Eyes right now have become very popular. Billie Eilish sings her Ocean Eyes song. I'd sing it for you, but it's so not good. But eyes, you know, the eyes are the key to the soul. The evil eye is all about protection. Everything about wearing an eye says so much about you. So 22 karat gold plate over sterling silver, wears like genuine gold. You've got that Tsavorite, which is an electric green garnet. Tsavorite is part of the garnet family. Garnets have a lot of sparkle. They're very brilliant. And that's why Tsavorite looks the way it does. I have gone in and I have rhodium plated inside the Tsavorite, which is making them pop even more. Sapphire center to the eye. And it's a ring that still has a presence without being too large. And the way it sits on the hand is flawless. You can show them, Adam, if you show them the under gallery of the ring.
And Carol, we're gonna move along immediately to our, and I'll just show you there, folks, so you can see. We're gonna move along immediately to the bracelet and the earrings. Just for 30 seconds, the bracelet is now down to 1 dozen. So if you do want the bracelet, the final dozen before that's sold out, really special. A lot of look, a lot of presence for a very small price, $99.98. The earrings at $179, that mismatched design, which is so hot and in trend. 083736 is your item number if you'd like to order those. Now only 10 available in the bracelet. Okay, we've mentioned it.
Adam,
yes,
Adam, I'm so sorry I butted in, but I just want to say that my evil eyes are collectible. Like, actually, someone was telling me that in a Google search, there's over 600 and 700 people a day who search Carol Brody evil eyes.
Wow.
So I'm not bringing my Mykonos Ocean Eye collection back. So if you love it, get it now. It's part of the ultimate evil eye collection that I present every single year.
Well, I don't think you would disagree with me, Carol, that if anybody was watching tonight and could only shop for one item, it has to be this watch. I have long been a fan of Carol's watches. I think she does amazing watches, certainly at value for money prices. You just don't find in the marketplace. This launched less than 24 hours ago, and it broke the record. The most number of Carol Brody watches sold in the initial show, and for good reason. It's called the Crescent Moon. It comes in 3 color choices. This is going to be your silver with a beautiful blue dial. Notice the multicolored gemstones and of course the mother of pearl. This is the two-tone that gives you silver and gold with that rich, expensive, opulent green. Then we've got that beautiful, this is going to be your dark, the black, which again has the multicolored gemstones in. $179.98, 3 flex pays of under $60. There's a lot going on here and there's a lot to unpack, but I want to tell you, when you take this watch out of its presentation box, you will never believe how little you paid for it. I want you to notice the deployment clasp. I want you to notice the way this has been, I mean, perfectly designed. There's water resistancy, there's a precision movement, there's a mineral crystal glass, it curves ever so slightly. Notice the personality on the numbers. Notice the way the nighttime sky is brought to life. Then with, of course, the moon and the mother of pearl, it is beyond words. Carol, just so you know, love, because I don't think you realize how many sold earlier. If you want silver tone, there are 55 remaining. So 55 if you want this one. What? If you want the gold tone, which is the one I'm holding, there are now less than 100. Your best bet is in the gold and silver, the two-tone. That's because we bought and brought in more of those. Carol, this has become a collector's piece for sure. Your watches are significant because in all the years I've been on HSN, I have never seen anybody bring watches of this value to this price point. It simply has never happened before. These are high-end, high quality, high class.
Okay, I'm not talking about price with you. You know why? Because I really look at my watches as being kind of priceless. But Adam is the one who told me the first time Adam saw me do this shape watch, and I did it with the evil eye. We got off the set, and he said to me, he goes, darling, you know the way he talks. He's like, darling, I have to tell you, you need to do a smart deal watch. I want you to do something fabulous. And he said, because your watches are the best thing on this network. So anyway, which, you know, of course, anyway, So I went and I created this whole idea of this lunar celestial because I'm really into the star and the moon. I'm really into astrology. To me, this conjures up this whole Arabian Nights, this whole like amazing story that I create in my head. And that's what the watch reminds me of. Anyway, I sent the renderings to Adam. He's like, love it, do it, my smart deal, I want it. So this is for you, Adam Freeman. Let me tell you a little bit about this watch. First of all, you can see that each one of the colors, and Adam's going to show it to you. So this is the first time I've done a two-tone, a silver and a gold watch, and it ended up being my favorite. And I was kind of scared to do it because I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to like that. But I love it. Actually, it's the one that I'm wearing. It gives me the opportunity to wear my watch with my silver jewelry or my gold jewelry. By the way, the bracelet, which is called the Panther bracelet, is like perfect, soft, but I'll take you through the exact watch in a minute. So this has the gorgeous green face. It's got the emerald green, Carol Brody. I love green more than anything. And then, Adam, you're gonna have to show them because it's hard for me to
and Carol,
show it.
Love, I'm sorry, I gotta jump in 1 second.
What?
Jared, did you do, which was it again? Was it the blue? Okay, guys, if you want silver tone, there are 35 left before it's sold out. So you must be ordering in the next 3 to 4 minutes to secure it. This is not ever scheduled to be returning. It is a one-time capsule collection that Carol has created. So this won't be available tomorrow or the next day. It's for the next 3 or 4 minutes. So silver tone, the final couple dozen. The gold, if you want the gold, less than 40. Yeah, okay, about 40 left in the gold. Again, your best bet is this. Okay, so here's what I'll do. I'm okay on this one right now. I'm okay on the two-tone. However, I'm not okay on these two choices. If you want one of these two, you have to be dialing in the next 4 to 5 minutes. Carol, you were mid-speech about this, and I will show, if you want me to take them on a tour, I'll do it, because there's a lot to see here.
Please, I do want you to take them on a tour because the watch is so extraordinary. The craftsmanship. I just want to say one thing. So this is a Japanese precision movement. Now you may say to me, Carol, why didn't you do a Swiss movement? I'm going to tell you. Do you know that the Olympics uses Japanese movements exactly like this? The Olympics, and who has to be more sensitive on 1 second of time than the Olympics? That's why I chose to do Japanese precision movements. Okay, Adam, you can have it.
So guys, there's 20 now left in each option. Okay, so 20 left in each option, actually 25 if you want the beautiful gold. You're looking at, obviously, beautiful white zircon surrounding the face. You've got this beautiful feel because of that rectangular case. It looks so high-end. It looks like all the big designer names and brands. On the inside, you've got the mother of pearl, real, not simulated, but genuine. Then, of course, I mean, you look at the lug at the back, at the side. That, again, coordinates to the dial that you've got. I showed you the deployment clasp. The mineral crystal glass on the front is going to help resist.
That's sapphire.
This is the sapphire? Though that's going to keep it looking newer for longer. You upgraded.
Yep.
Yep, fantastic. Okay, last call. If you want gold now, if you want silver now, fewer than 15. Carol, they're telling us 2 minutes or sell out, so I'm going to give the last 2 minutes to you. I know it's one like a labor of love for you. It's something very special.
Well, I love this watch. First of all, this watch is so incredibly comfortable on you. And I want to show you what I learned. We made watches at Harry Winston. And first of all, this is actually inspired by that Harry Winston moon phase watch. It's $36,000 for the ladies, but it's this rectangular shape, which is fabulous. So, but there's this Harry Winston. So it's $36,000. Okay, so what you have here is you have the celestial moon on all of these. You have stars. The whole thing is stars. If you get the gold, you're getting black AAA mother of pearl in the center. The blue has blue mother of pearl, go figure. And the green has white mother of pearl. The watch itself has a 3-year manufacturer's warranty. When's the last time someone said that? And hello, 3-year manufacturer's warranty, limited warranty. It's water resistant. If you splash it or you get it wet, you're good. Don't worry about it. The bracelet, the Panther bracelet, will never pick up a hair or pinch your skin or anything. It is done the way the finest watches in the world are done. The other thing is the sleekness. So a really good watch, the bracelet and the bottom case of the watch should be one. It should all be one. It shouldn't be up or down. And that's what I've learned from the best watchmakers. And I actually have had the opportunity to work with some of the best watchmakers and watch them do their craft. Okay, you've got a coordinating gemstone right here on your winder. You have the sapphire crystal. You have, I'm trying to think of everything. So the watch is flush to the case. Solid curved stainless steel case, back and front. You've got the Panther bracelet, Japanese precision quartz movement, double deployment buckle, protected crown, zircon bezel, zircon being the closest natural gemstone to a diamond, mother of pearl AAA dial. Oh, you have a sweep second hand. There's a second hand. It's jeweler adjustable. So if you get any single size, your jeweler can take the links out, no problem, water resistant, 3-year warranty. I will tell you something that whether you're Rolex, Harry Winston, Omega, every one of these Patek Philippe, they all make lunar moon phase watches.
Yep.
The cheapest one I found was the Constellation at $19,000.
And that's a wonderful way to bring it to a close. Thank you for all of your orders. Whilst ever there is even one available, I'll certainly keep it on the set with us because it pairs back, of course, as you would imagine, to all Carol's jewelry. Something that Carol and I saw earlier, we have time just for a quick mention, but I do want you to see it, is this necklace. I've often talked about it, Carol. You know, Chelsea, I've said this to you many times, has this necklace. This is something special. I wish we had enough to do a presentation. Give me 30 seconds on the pencil pendant.
Okay, so this is called my Crystal Aura necklace. These were all over Tucson, and the really high-end jewelers, we all bought the exact same crystals, and most of us made a very similar, simple design like this. Mine is the only one that's actually affordable. The focal point, when you wear this, all eyes are on the crystals. But the thing that's so special is that when you wear a crystal, it's all about the power, the guidance, expansion of your soul, serenity and peace. Just so you know, we have a Amazonite for hope, aquamarine for courage, rose quartz for love, and labradorite for protection. So pick the crystal, pick the color that you want, the gemstone that you want. They're all precious gemstones, and they are double pointed, which is the most powerful of all the crystals.
699-149 is your item number. It appraised at $419. Our price is $160. Okay. We're gonna roll along to our next one. I'm gonna head over to the other side of the set as well for our red jasper and peridot. Carol, I don't know if you realize there are fewer than a dozen of these, brand new, launching today. Give us the lowdown on this, because it is spectacular.
Okay, so I call this Cuff Love. This is the first time anyone, I didn't even put this on social media because I didn't want it to sell out. This is the first time anyone is going to see this bracelet. This is 100%, look at this, hand-carved red jasper.
It's amazing.
Set into, this is Cuff Love like no other. Set into the red jasper, just take a look at this, is 4.7 carats of green peridot. You slip this on and slip this off, easy on, easy off. And look at the smoothness of the inside of this cuff. You can see the bezels exactly where I've set that electric lime green peridot. And each one of them is a slightly different color jasper, because jasper is all natural. And what is jasper? Jasper is actually an opaque variety of chalcedony. Chalcedony is a type of quartz. While occurring in almost all colors, jasper is usually found in red, which makes it so desirable. Peridot, which is called the evening emerald, is one of the most glowing, brilliant green gemstones known to man. Some of the style icons who have made this so famous, Coco Chanel, Nicole Kidman. We had Wonder Woman who wears her cuffs. Now these come in 2 sizes, I believe. Is that right, Adam? A small, medium, and a medium large?
Small, medium, medium large. And Carol, we're down to the final 9. So we're gonna wrap this up, 708-840. Guys, I apologize. I know we're going fast and furious tonight. With Carol Brody Rarities, items like that are brought in very small supply. If you'd like it, it is available for you. I wish you were in the studio with us, because you'd get a feel for how truly amazing it is. $449.98. Carol, we're gonna swiftly move on to this. I want everybody to see this clearance price. When I was going over the show last night, this is the first thing that jumped out at me. $500 was the appraised value, Our price is $129.95 on clearance. And the reason I wanted you to see it is because that is a gigantic, I've got the size here of that beautiful black onyx. It's a 33 by 22. Then you've got the turquoise oval, which is 14 by 7. This is a big look, Carol, for a small price. And this has always been so highly rated by your customers.
It absolutely is. So just, first of all, thank you, and yes, it is. Okay, I started my career at HSN doing hand-carved gemstone rings. I love hand-carved gemstone rings. What makes this one so beautiful, this is my Capri Jet Set ring, because all of these great hand carvings and hand faceting in the carvings, I found them all when I was on the Italian Riviera. I was there on my honeymoon, one of my honeymoons, and I fell madly in love with it. So I've been bringing this to you now for 11 years in different configurations. What's so beautiful here, it's an Art Deco inspired look. You've got that gorgeous color contrast between the black onyx, the white sparkling diamond cut zircon, and that USA American turquoise. This has a ton of sparkle and luster. And what I love is you have the sparkle of the white zircon, you have the luster of that carved faceted black onyx, and then you have the opaque pop of color from that genuine American turquoise. It's done in 18 karat gold plate over sterling silver. Adam, if you get a second, you can show the under gallery of the ring, which really shows you that Milanese, that jet set. Look at that. That is Italian craftsmanship and styling all the way at a clearance price that is honestly phenomenal.
Thank you for your calls on 681172. Beautiful ring for sure. We have about 14 minutes left and we've still got about 5 items to get to. We have to stop the show for this. This is the amazing, I mean truly extraordinary Keshi pearl and gem necklace. It has not been seen yet at all. This visit with Carol, we get to show it off to you. There are some beautiful colors here. I believe we have our labradorite, there's the prehnite, there's the aquamarine, and there's the morganite as well. Carol, let's jump straight in because this is a necklace that has been very successful for you. It's the best of everything. It's that soft, beautiful color married together with a miracle of Mother Nature. And you talk again about summertime. I look at this and I see the sunshine.
Oh, this is summer in one single statement. So this is called Postcard from Positano. Positano, Italy is where it's a little fishing town on the Amalfi Coast where the rich and famous Europeans, well, none of us will be traveling there anymore, but it's where, you know, the wealthy people, it's their summer escape, which is, you know, Capri and Positano. It's all on the Amalfi Coast. So everything that you see women wearing there and everything you buy is super crazy chic, high end. I got the original one of these, and these are, they were highly inspired by the one I bought. The original was $3,000. I own it and I purchased it. And that was many, many years ago. And every time I wear it, people are in love with it. And like, you doing this for Rarities or not? So I finally was able to do it for you. This is all natural Keshi pearl. So when you look at Keshi, the shape is like little ripples in the ocean, and they have the highest amount of luster of any pearl. And that is because they're 100% nacre. I could spend all my time explaining what that means to you, but all you need to remember is Keshi equals 100% nacre equals more luster than any type of pearl. Awesome. Then you have hundreds of carats of gemstone. So I'd like to take you through the choices with Adam and explain them to you before we go on and tell you why these are just the most fabulous ever. And by the way, you know, when you go to Italy, the Amalfi Coast, what do you eat? Gelato. Each one of these is the color of the most delicious gelato. Adam, can you show us each one of the necklaces so I can take everybody through them? Thank you so much. Okay.
You want to start with this one, Carol?
Yes, I'll start with the prehnite. The first one is a translucent glossy stone in this beautiful celadon green. The celadon green is a gemstone called prehnite. Prehnite is a beautiful color, very unusual in the world of gemstones. It's lustrous like a pearl, and it is translucent. It's natural and untreated. And the best way that I can describe what it looks like is it looks like sea glass. That's how beautiful it is. These are mixed, the prehnite, which is, it's just the softest, mossiest green. It's a total neutral. You see the dendrites and all the natural inclusions inside some of the gemstones. Every single one of them is different because this is a boho, beautiful look. And this is paired with white Keshi pearl. They're all hand strung. This necklace is 22 inches, so it's generous with a 2-inch extender. We're gonna move on to the labradorite. This beautiful labradorite is glowing. Those are encabochon, big 11 encabochon, beautiful gemstones. And that's mixed with a silver gray Keshi pearl. So for those of you who love my labradorite, you love that iridescence, that labradorescence, you love that steely neutral gray, this is for you. Again, 22 inches with a 2-inch extender, lobster claw. Okay, by far the most rare, to me, the most beautiful is the soft ballet pink of morganite. Yep, that is genuine morganite, the kind of morganite that J.P. Morgan found and discovered and launched at Tiffany & Company in the late 1900s. Those are jumbo cabochon gemstones, organic in the rough, of natural morganite. Every one of them has slightly nuances of different colors and shadings, which is what makes them so real and so easy to wear. And those are pink Keshi pearls. Yes, I did say that correctly. It's soft and it's beautiful and it's romantic. It's just the most beautiful way to celebrate the world of soft pinks. And then, of course, oh, by the way, morganite is an emerald, okay? So morganite is known as a pink emerald because morganite and aquamarine, which is next, come from the beryl family. Morganite, aquamarine, and emerald are all beryls. So now let's go to that denim blue. Let's go to the jean of emeralds. I guess we can call it blue jean emeralds. It's a soft, faded, beautiful blue aquamarine. It is my most favorite in terms of color, I must confess, because I'm casual and I love blues and greens and I wear them all the time. So you've got the white Keshi pearl. All of this is hand strung, hand knotted with those big, beautiful chunks of milky, soft blue aquamarine. You know, this entire necklace, it is seriously substantial. These are big, chunky, delicious necklaces. They're not heavy. I'm wearing 3 of them. So I have on the pink morganite on top, then I have on the aquamarine, and then I have on the labradorite. I love the way the grays and the blues and the pinks, they wear together. You can layer these. One of them looks great. They feel beautiful on the skin. They are seriously strong. They're versatile. They're light. They are iridescent like no other.
And Carol, on that note, we're going to be wrapping this up a little earlier just because we're getting limited now in the morganite and, of course, in the one that everybody seems to be wanting. Sorry, the morganite, oh boy, and the labradorite, both of them, the morganite and the labradorite, these two in the center, the most popular and nearly sold out. So thank you for all of your orders on those. You simply can't go wrong.
Thank you.
I also want to quickly show you these earrings. These are $79.98. These are the multi-gemstone hugger hoops. These are really nice and they're fun and they're flirty. They've got some movement in there as well. You could choose the 3 colors. There's chalcedony, there's the magnesite, and I believe we have just what's called the multi in there. So that would pair back fabulously. There is also another earring that would go back really well to the necklace you just saw. Carol, it just so happens to be your most popular earring of the past year. And of course, I mean our gemstone bead and diamond accent. Carol, these go back so perfectly with the Keshi necklace, don't you think?
They are meant to be worn together. And at the price point of the Keshi necklace and this earring for just about a little over $200, you have the summer set of a lifetime. I'm actually wearing this earring. This is my Beach Goddess earring. I'm wearing it in the silver gray labradorite, which is the one I always go to because it literally looks like gray, rough, delicious diamonds with tons of sparkle. Let me take you through the earring. Adam, do you have the choices in front of you? And then I can explain them.
Yep.
Okay. All right, girls, this is my goddess earring. There's 200 gemstones in every single one of these. They've got 7 points of champagne diamonds up that perfect ear wire. They are incredibly light. When you see them in the ear, you will see they do not pull your piercing. They are really, really beautifully light. They're 22 karat gold over sterling silver. Each one of the rows of this earring, actually, Adam, if you put your fingers over it, you can see those rondelle beads. You can just see them move. Yeah. It's amazing. They're really little beads. They're all faceted. They've got so much sparkle. It's unreal. So right now you're looking at the green, and the green is green onyx. It's the color of emerald green. All genuine gemstones, 7 points of diamonds, 22 karat gold. Let's go to the pink Peruvian opal next. Oh, wow. Peruvian pink opal, expensive, rare. You've got the Morganite pearl necklace to go back to that, which is insane together. Adam's going to get me when I know it. And that's 7 points of diamonds. Pink, look at all those colors of pink Peruvian opal. It is like putting your hand in a candy box of genuine opal. They are all completely faceted. They also sparkle with that beautiful, beautiful glow of pink. We're going to go down and we're going to...
And Carol, Victoria's got on that necklace. They've taken the necklaces away already, but Victoria's wearing the necklace to go back with the earrings, which you'll see. The pink with the pink looks amazing. $99 and change if you want to get the earrings. We'll keep on going. There's only 90 seconds left, Carol. The next one is going to be that beautiful blue, the magnesite, right?
The blue is the, I'm sorry, I'm just looking right now. Yes, it's the magnesite. The blue is magnesite genuine gemstone. It looks exactly like turquoise. You're going to wear this how you wear all of your beautiful turquoise. Great pop of color. Remember, 7 points of genuine diamonds in the ear wire. Super, super lightweight earring. We're going to move right on next to the black spinel. The black spinel is literally the most beautiful jet lacquered black. Look at that is, I have to just tell you something. If you're looking for that one earring that you can wear all year long, every day, every night with tons of sparkle, it's like black lacquer. It is more beautiful than any black diamond I've ever seen. That's all genuine black spinel. And the labradorite, just so you can see the labradorite up close, you can see the blues coming through it, the pinks, the greens. I see it on my little iPhone that I'm working from. And I have to tell you, the labradorite is what I call silver mist diamond, because it literally, that's what diamonds look like when they come out of the ground. They're gray, and they just, you know, diamonds you have to really cut and cut and cut. But this one, oh my God, the labradorite looks like little beautiful sparkling diamonds.
Okay, so that wraps up our beautiful Rarities faceted gem bead earrings. All of those are popular, quite honestly. Not one is outperforming the other. It looks like they're all winners. Just before we say goodnight to Carol, 1 hour is never enough. I do just want to mention this, because this is the glitter ball of your dreams, covered in beautiful, gorgeous gemstones. Carol, 60 seconds or even 30 seconds. Tell us about this.
Okay, girls, we all know rainbow is the biggest trend in everything in fine jewelry. I was actually just looking up some rainbow jewelry. It was thousands of dollars. This is all genuine sapphire and tsavorite. It's that great disco ball, the easiest thing to wear. They will light up your life, literally light up your life.
Carol Brody, on that note, as always, a pleasure to be with you for the big birthday month. We love you, Carol Brody. We'll see you again real soon.
I love everyone. I'll see you at the end of August. Happy July, happy birthday, Adam. I live for you.
It's our big birthday deals weekend. Cue the confetti. More smart deals. More birthday surprises. Big brands like Curtis Stone, Bethany Frankel, Dr. Nassif, Perez, and more. Come join the fun. Tonight at midnight.
Skinny Girl is designed by a woman for women. It's functional, comfortable, and fashionable. I wanted to celebrate every age, all sizes. It's a line for every body.
Celebrate HSN's birthday with the HSN card. You'll get all kinds of birthday perks, like 12-month VIP financing on select items, extra flex on most home electronic and culinary items, only during our birthday, plus an exclusive VIP savings event on July 28th, just for our VIPs. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card. Come with us on a journey to Greece and discover innovative beauty solutions that are time-tested. Powered by the Greek flora, Carez harnesses a wealth of plant species that exist only in Greece. We handpick our Greek botanicals and extract them in our own labs. By combining the best of nature with science, Carez delivers powerful results in each product. Immerse yourself in the beauty of Carez on HSN and hsn.com. Our birthday, your presents. Cue the confetti. We're giving away 43 secret prizes to 43 winners all month long. There's a chance to win every day on our Facebook page. We'll post a hint about the mystery surprise gift and just comment what your guess is. It's that easy to enter. You don't even have to get the answer right. Join the fun and enter for your chance to win one of 43 prizes.
The confetti.
Come join the fun.
Some things just get better with age.
Power. We always need more power. Our phone runs low on juice. We need to recharge it. Our tablet's running low. We need to boost it. Guys, there is a #1 brand on HSN exclusive called Idea Play. Tonight, they launched the next generation wireless power bank charger. It starts right here.